This Bigfoot sighting happened in an industrial park May in 2024. A very recent Bigfoot sighting, and they are exactly where they should be, near structures. A sideways Y, like a trident, that I discovered. Alright, you guys, I'm going to be closing down any structures. Look at that right there. So that's a trident Y, but stuck sideways. But it's in peculiar. It almost looks like a decoration. Well, you're about to see a whole lot of structures that have a whole kingdom of them right here. And there's a huge X coming up. So anyways, this is a public place. It's behind the Avenues Mall. I'm notorious for catching them in public places. This big old leaner right there. And sorry, there's some people passing me by. Right up here there was an X. I don't know if they still have it. Right on the other side of here, they moved it. Oh my gosh, they moved it. And look, now this log right here, it's, what's that right there? Something's popping up on my camera and I can't see it. Now this log right here, right there, there's the X. Alright, so sorry about that. See how the X is? That's a huge blatant X, and it's right in the public eye. That is leaning up on that. It's an X, and see how it's like a whole entrance right there? There's a couple more interesting ones, and I'm gonna get up to the big one. There's a couple right over this bridge. So this old forest preserve is behind the Avenues Mall. I love history, but sometimes they put it into people's faces. Like they'll put it right into your face. You want to talk about sideways Y's sticking out? Sorry I have to do this as a bus route right behind me too. Look at that. See, you have tridents up in Florida. We have side Y's. I call them sideways. Not tridents, but sidewise. They're tridents, but they're sideways. So I call them sidewise. And they're always sticking out. They tend to hide things a little bit more. In fact, I see a couple things right there behind there. You can't really see with your naked eye in Florida. And they also tend to get near people more. But they'll always be, there's a little star origami. There's another one. Look at that. Sidewise. Now that one's sticking up in the air. So it can tell you means something different over here and up down there. So somewhere in there they're protecting it. There's a stump right back there. They're protecting something is what all of that means. I see them all over the place. Now if I go on this bridge here, there's another one down there. You can't see now, only in the winter time you can see it is what it is. And there's one over here on the other side, and it's like right down there. You can't really see it right now. It's too covered up. And then at the end is a huge structure I'm going to take you guys to. So like what I'm telling you is, you know, we have different formations. There's sideways eyes, Y's, and side eyes. But it's just kind of funny. Like I'm really noticing how they mark the ends and the entrances right around here. And I know I've already seen another group in here. So I'm going to take you to a special place. It's an industrial park. Well, it's actually offices. But the lot that could be built on in the corner are structures of Bigfoot right here. So like right here we have this building here. There's a building up there. There's a building up there. And where I'm going to is in this lot right here that's empty. I'll take you up there real quick. It's right in here. This is the lot that I'm going to. And right behind in there are massive, massive Bigfoot structures. X's and Y's and leaners all the way up to the roof. 30, 40 feet high. And right here, where the road ends, there's always a cop that sits there for this business. And over here. And he sits there like they're going to develop it, but they never developed it back into the old Prestige Woods. And this is an empty lot right here in the corner. So that's the one I'm going into. Look at this, somebody done spun out some donuts on us. That does not make me look good, because I'm gonna park like I'm working at this building, and then I'm just gonna go across the street. I'm not doing anything illegal. I mean, if you're doing something illegal, then you know it's different, but you know, I'm just making a YouTube video. Hello Bigfoot world, and it's a big world, isn't it? And I can almost cry trying to express to you my Bigfoots. My name is Damien C. I have over 100 Bigfoot Class A sightings. I think my last channel had like 30,000 views and I only gained 10 subscribers. So I can almost cry, but you know, I want to leave all that in the past, but I'm still crying, you know, in my eyes. I just want some people to support what I do because it's unique. I catch them in public, I catch them in daytime, and once again, in a place in the summer. And they look differently. Now there's one Sasquatch one in here, and my it's the one that are all black. They don't have fur. My definition of Sasquatch is different than what you know about, but it's a stick squatch type of thing. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know, you know, I'm trying my best. I give you all the information I can. I show you everything I can, and I'm just so sorry that people lied to you, like saying things like, well, it's best to go out in October, and I have 100,000 subscribers because everybody in California tells us that October is the best month. Do you really want to go out in the woods and wake up in the morning and walk out in the woods when everybody's hunting deer? No. It's not the best month. I find it actually to be one of the worst months. I actually have more success in December when it's freezing than that. So anyways, this is my story. It's in a business park. It's not off the train on the railroad that was proven to be a hoax and other things. And I think it's really awesome. There's several of them in here. So, again, stay tuned. I have lots of footage, and wherever I seem to go, I have to stay out of the woods because of Bigfoots, and I have to keep telling people this, and it makes me just want to cry sometimes. You know, I don't know what else to tell you, you know, and I can only do it the best way I know how. And it's one of the hardest things that Jesus will ever ask of you to do, is to tell other people something that, even though that you didn't believe in it, or if you did, to tell something that is against what your own personal things are about, and to express that to other people. And it's probably the hardest task that Jesus will ever ask of you in your life. Believe me, if you're a believer or believers or whatever, I'm not going against you at all. I just don't like people lying to people in this mainstream about the hoaxes. So peace everybody, Bigfoot world. It's a big world, and prepare to be amazed. Oh, look at this right off the bat, unusual stuff. Looks like a little fur. It's like little pieces of moss. See that? Little plants or something. And it's surreal pond. Water is always good, but a lot of people don't get it. They think they like the water, so they go out when it's raining. You don't want to go out when it's raining. You want to go out the day after it's raining, when it's sunny. You know, and stuff like this. Nice mound they built for them. So I'm going to go in here. You can see all this is all twound up. Old roots. They do too. Definitely an entrance. See, I can see something right there. It's all hung up there. Like I said, in Florida, like I said, hey, I'm the man. I'm going into industrial park, and I have research that shows that Bigfoots are in public places, like the one you just saw. I'm going in here to look around. I'm seeing all kinds of bird activity, and there's actually a trail into here. It's kind of weird. So whatever they are in here, I already seen a couple of the Bigfoots. They're definitely in here. And let me just give you a perspective of what's going on. You see this big leaners up in here. You see these sideways, that's in the air. Like, it's 6 feet in the air. There's Ys and tridents, but I call them sideways all over it. It's a whole zone up in here. So I'm gonna go in here and zoom around. I'm gonna try to find a good seat. I like to sit down for a while, chill out, get my mind together. But let's go ahead and take a quick walk in real quick and just see what it's really like. There's a whole trail in here. It's ridiculous. Birds are going after me. It's like a sanctuary. So right in here we have this crisscross. Boom. We got this log. Boom. Won't exactly be right around here right now. If I can find a place to sit down that's not disturbing them. This looks like Jurassic Park in here. This is an empty lot. An empty lot. I might show you just on the other side. A cop sits there, and this is all business buildings all right around here, and the Avenues Mall right down that way. And this old Prestige forest is in here. Look at that. Ain't that peculiar? Look at this one. It's freaking Jurassic Park. That's a placement right here. It is Jurassic Park in here. Let's start to read them a little bit, but I think I want to go behind this. But I think what they did is they did this for a reason, to show people there's another. This is like for sure they're in here. Right through, you know, they call those things field goals, sideways, YC. And it's pointing out towards that way, like they got a tunnel somewhere is what all this says. There's big mushrooms up in here. That's one thing about pushing logs over. They grow mushrooms. Sometimes they'll be like right behind the structures, and I feel like an idiot because I'm like, don't pay attention. Right through another field goal, a little cross on that tree. That tree's stuck up on the top. It's massive. And you find this stuff. Something placed these sticks in here, and they did it for a reason, to put it in your face, to show that this lot could be built. But look how cleared out it is in here. Now, water bogs are good because they also tend to get water in them. So at certain times they become unwalkable. This thing has been, looks like it's been stuck in here. And this thing's pointing back out this direction. Kind of like leading me on right now. And there's another leaner right there. Just look at this. It's big. Here's some of their language right here. See, it's all twisted up, stuck bent in the ground, stuck around there, twisted up. Look at this little marker right here on the side of the tree. Just stuck in there, you know, sticking out. And right up in here. So somewhere back there, there's a field goal, is where I'd have to go find them and figure out a spot. But just take it all in. It's totally an exceptional amount of structures up in here. You know, a whole pile of sticks. It's life. What is life? Really? I don't know if this one's showing himself or what's going on here. Right there.